Hi everyone, so if you click this video, it means you're interested in Reservoir League, one of the major events in this game. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how I play Reservoir League with my alliance. I led an alliance for almost 2 years now. I always planned our Reservoir games. Now currently we decided to merge with someone else and we have a total raid score of 55,000. It's not one of the strongest alliances, but it is pretty solid. Also, after speaking with multiple alliances such as Yield or PHX and more, I am able to make this video happen and give you the best tips and tricks I can for you and your alliance. So it will be worth sharing this video to your alliance's R4s. This is an advanced guide, and when I'm making this video, I understand not everyone has all the rally leads like us. PTR is testing a new version of League, and they're actually trying to modify it starting November 29th till December 6th. Hopefully also they fix some of their other problems. I don't understand how they'd mess up one of the biggest events in this game.
Meanwhile,
What is the statue? Are they enjoying Reservoir?
No master, they are frustrated. We added the bugs just like you requested. Friday will also have 3 games in one day.
Excellent. Confuse them. Make them suffer. Make them spend and not be able to play. And then, dump them.
So without any further ado, let me begin with how we plan our league and how you also should. So for us, we begin with making 3 teams. Each team has 2 rally leads and it's going to be different for you. We have one team that ports here and takes both these buildings. Then a team 2 goes here and also takes the processing plant. And finally, a team 3 that goes to the solar power station and takes this processing plant early game. Our strongest rally lead goes in solar power station. Solar power station reduces your building cooldown. It's one of the best and most important buildings. Multiple big alliances even stay there for the whole game. Is it the best strategy? Maybe. There's no perfect strategy because everyone is going to be different. Some may be stronger than you, some may be so much weaker than you. So this advanced guide pushes you in a way where you can know how to adapt. Let me tell you more. Team 3, for example, late game when center opens, for my team and my alliance, they move in here, while also sending a second march to solar power station. So now center opened, multiple other buildings opened, such as dev and ammunition. I have team 1 staying here, but for team 2, things change. On League, you can't plan to own everything. You cannot plan to win everything, because your enemy could be equal to you or stronger than you. Take a look at this picture. You can find 25 water tanks. These are the water tanks. With each water tank giving you 200 water per minute, and having 25 water tanks, that makes 6,000 water per minute. However, if you occupy all buildings and none of the water tanks, you get 7,560 water per minute. Water tanks give you so much water, it's crazy. I'm seeing some teams just telling their leaders to send their last 2 marches from the water treatment centers to water tanks. This could work only if your enemy does the same. I wouldn't recommend this. So late game or the last 20 minutes when you have almost 25 water tanks spawning, I disband all team 2. Send a rally lead at each side of the water tanks. I send 1 rally lead here, I send 1 rally lead here, 1 here, and one here. Excuse the badly drawn circles. I'm not using the mouse because it's very noisy. This strategy should work very well if your enemy is equal to you. You're frustrating your enemy free-to-play players unable to get any warrior tanks because they're fighting rally leads. This is not a universal tactic. This shouldn't work if your enemy is stronger than you. If your enemy is stronger, you could probably try doing 2 teams instead. Some big alliances with many rally leads make 4 teams, with one being here, one here, one here, and one here. When they faced a hard opponent, they abandoned center. Now, I do understand not all alliances are the same. Like I said before, there is no perfect plan. I'm going to even give you more tips on how you can have this small advantage over your opponents. Advice number 1, you want Kira, Joker, Daryl if your generation, for example, 11, 12. If your generation 10, don't use Daryl, keep Connor. If you made a team and your team is unable to double or even triple a person in a water treatment center, instead of just desperately making rallies and failing, you can try to kill the core of the alliance. You have to kill the joiners if you cannot kill the leader. What this rally lead ended up doing is killing every single joiner because he had a stronger behemoth. The behemoth is so overpowered, especially in solo attacks. I mean, just look at this picture. If you kill the core, this strong rally lead will be struggling to keep the building full. The enemy ended up sending people from a different team just to help reinforce this building. This strategy is maybe decent if you're fighting someone stronger than you. It doesn't mean you will win, depends how strong your enemy is. If there's a 10,000 rate score difference, don't even bother planning anything. That's the game's fault. What I can do is give you as much tips and tricks and secrets as I can. The video is already too long, so I'm gonna end it right here. Now, I think I did enough for one video. If you have more questions, you know where to find me. See you in the next video.